Since last time we did a video covering the jump scares in Longlegs, we might as well continue with an all-time classic. If you want to watch me clown on that movie's jump scares for almost 10 minutes, you definitely should. Today we start this legendary franchise that inspired so many horror movies and is in itself one of the scariest movies ever made. I don't think the movie needs any more introduction, so let's get into it. We are going to borrow the tier list from Longlegs, from S tier, all the way to out of the movie. Being as unique as we all know it is, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie has only 3 jump scares, and they are also 5 minutes apart each other, making it one of the most special movies to make a jump scare tier list on. The movie relies heavily on eerie shots, props, and the classic theme, and slightly refuses jump scares. There were times where the movie could have used a jump scare, but decided to strengthen the uncomfortable nature of the movie, like the time Kirk was the first one to die. The first 2 jump scares are 5 seconds apart, making the movie one of the most famous and early examples of a double jump scare. Jerry goes inside the family's kitchen where he finds Pam in the freezer. With a loud noise, Pam bursts out the freezer, scaring Jerry. 2 seconds later, Leatherface screams and attacks Jerry. The structure is everything. The first scare hits, it releases tension, and then a greater and louder scare hits, re-escalating the scene. This is one of the best examples of a jump scare even to this day. The movie takes half of its runtime to build the tension through atmosphere, the weird hitchhiker, no gasoline available at the gas station, and then 2 gruesome kills. If the structure was any other, the scares would have not hit this hard. And then again, this movie is from 1974, it has over 50 years. It would be a crime to not rank these 2 jump scares together, given how well they work together, but it would be a crime to rank them anywhere else other than S tier. There is no argument here to drag these jump scares down. Perfect tension, perfect execution. So we already have 2 S tiers. Let's take a look at the last one. Can it go 3 for 3 on the max tier? The third and last jump scare of the movie starts with Franklin and Sally running out of patience waiting for their friends to come back, so they decide to go look for them at night in a forest. Sally pushes Franklin's wheelchair when they suddenly hear something.
Sally, I hear something. Stop! Stop!
Leatherface kills Franklin with his chainsaw and then goes on a long chase with Sally, but the jump scare itself hits the right spot. After all the information that there is a psychopath with a chainsaw in the area, the movie makes you watch these 2 clueless people go through the forest shouting the names of their friends. So we have good tension. We also have our sight very limited and can only look where the flashlight points. And this is where it gets scary. The execution of the jump scare nowadays might seem classic, but let's remember, this is the movie that kind of started it. A branch breaks nearby and the 2 stop. The movie wastes no time and hits with the chainsaw audio and the image of Leatherface. Right. The movie doesn't even do a cheap cut to jump scare. It also uses the branch to signal there is something off when the audience already knows very well something is off. It's just executed so good to not put it at S tier 2. This movie is absolutely brilliant in every way. 3 jump scares, 3 S tier rankings. It's just so beautiful. If only every movie was like this. So there we have it. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, released in 1974, the benchmark of every horror movie to come out after it, has a perfect 3 out of 3 score on the jump scare tier list. And trust me, I am not that willing to give away S tiers, but this movie deserved it to the core. That is how every horror movie should be. Spend as much time as you can building the tension, work on the executions, and you are going to have yourself good jump scares. Thank you for watching, but don't worry, we are looking at the second Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie next.